and welcome to Feed and Grain Chat. I'm your host, Elise Schaefer, editor of Feed and Grain. This edition of Feed and Grain Chat is brought to you by Watt Global Media and feedandgrain.com. Feedandgrain.com is your source for the latest news, product, and equipment information for the grain handling and feed manufacturing industries. Today, I'm joined on Zoom by Joe Lewis, Marketing Manager for Sterling Systems and Controls. He's here today to talk about predictive maintenance in feed and grain facilities. Hi, Joe. How are you?
Good, Elise. How are you doing? And thank you very much for inviting me to come here. It's a very important subject, and I look forward to answering your questions.
Excellent. Now, let's get right into it. How can grain processing facilities and feed mills automate their preventive maintenance programs, and how does this increase efficiency?
Well, that's a pretty good question. Matter of fact, it's a great question. With all the equipment and structures that exist in a feed mill facility, preventative maintenance can be really important to the profitability of the facility and company, as well as their revenue growth. And here's how. If you have a breakdown of a piece of process equipment or even a transfer line and the receiving of new raw material or the movement of that raw material to a specific bin location, you can miss opportunities to serve your current and new customers. And that means lost revenue and lost profitability. In addition, catastrophic failures of equipment can result in production downtime, loss of assets, and potential injuries, which can be also very expensive. Preventative maintenance programs, and that is preventative, can eliminate these problems by scheduling maintenance before failure and ordering of replacement parts needs to take place. And that is the key word, preventative, in this particular case. I think it's a great thing.
So how can preventative maintenance automation systems particularly benefit companies with multiple locations?
Another good question, and it's because the preventative maintenance programs are typically interfacing with and communicating with the controllers of the equipment, like PLCs. And those PLCs really can be in multiple locations, or they will be things that are controlling, as an example, a batching control system within the facility or a mixing system within the facility. And the preventative maintenance automation system is going to interface with those controllers, and they don't have to be in the one facility. They can be in a different facility. Now, if that's the case, the communication is between the automation system, the preventative maintenance system, and the equipment controllers is going to be via the internet usually, and that facility's IT department is going to have to be involved with that to make sure that it's safe and secure.
Now, speaking of technology, how might artificial intelligence or QR codes help advance preventative maintenance automation in the future?
Well, talk about buzzwords. AI has been, I think, overused and actually envelopes a couple of different things that are part of AI, including machine learning. And QR codes have been around for a long time. They've been used in advertising as an example to allow people to scan the QR code and take them to a particular web page. But how can AI and QR codes be used together in process automation maintenance? The bottom line is the term preventative can change to predictive. And the goal is to eliminate the need for maintenance entirely, not just prevent, but eliminate it. And if machine health and status can be predicted, then maintenance can be avoided by acting in advance. Now, that's something that we ought to cheer and celebrate if we can make it happen. Now, consider a QR code may be located on a particular machine or a piece of equipment, and the operator or production supervisor or manager can scan that code, and then by doing so, it brings up and opens up an interface for the machine where the predictive maintenance application is actively running, and the status of the machine is given to them, suggesting operational actions that can extend the machine life and eliminate maintenance. Again, eliminate the maintenance. Perhaps changes to the machine speed can be recommended, slowing it down or running it even faster to finish production quicker. Those changes to the process might also be recommended, not just changes in the machine operation. But don't forget garbage in, garbage out. Okay. AI is going to need a greater amount of information from the controller systems and the machines themselves. The more information and the higher quality that information is, the more accurate the predictions made by the AI could be. This means more efficient production, more efficient facility, greater profitability, and better customer service, and more. So could maintenance be a thing of the past? Predictive maintenance is the future.
That's certainly exciting to look forward to. Thank you so much for your insights today, Joe.
Well, I do again appreciate the opportunity and look forward to a great future.
Same here. Well, that's all for today's Feed and Grain chat. If you'd like to watch more videos like this, go to feedandgrain.com and search for videos, or go to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time.